Ladies and gentlemen, there is a new Champions League record breaker in town, and his name is Dusan Vlahovic. Even before the Serbian wonder kid made the move to Juventus in January, he was already tearing up Serie A with Fiorentina. But that Juve move has given him a bigger stage to show his talents, and so far, he seems like he's up to the task. For sure, the boy is going to be a superstar. So let's get to know him now, shall we? Here are 10 things you didn't know about Dusan Vlahovic. Number 1. He wanted to be a doctor. With the way Vlahovic takes no prisoners on the pitch, it might be really difficult to believe that he once dreamed of being a doctor. Yes, football was his first love and he started playing early enough, but he still left the avenue for medicine open just in case football didn't work out. Dusan once said in an interview, "Medicine is my choice because if, God forbid, there is nothing from football, I have to have some school finished." Number 2. His family has always been supportive. Dusan's parents and siblings have always supported him regardless of the route he took. A perfect example was when he said he was going to abandon medicine to focus on football. They didn't give him hell as many parents would have, even though they really wanted their son to be a doctor. They supported him. They would go with him to games when he was a teenager and would make sure he had everything he needed. Well, looking at how well he's doing on the big stage now, they must be really happy they supported his every decision. And you know another decision of his that his family supported? Martial arts. Number 3. He could have been a martial artist. In addition to being a science student, Vlahovic was also something of a martial artist when he was a child. His horse stance particularly was known to be pretty phenomenal. To be honest, if you have seen how the lad celebrates his goals, you won't be so surprised that he actually did martial arts. Number 4. Zlatan is his idol. Now, honestly, is this very surprising? I mean, he is a tall European striker with deadly instincts, a big ego, and a martial arts background. Which other football legend could he look up to? It's no surprise that the Serbian has pretty much fashioned his game after the Swedes, and if Vlahovic will go on to perform at the level Ibrahimovic has done so far, then we are in for an amazing career from a really amazing lad. But so far, we can see so many similarities already. No wonder he is often called the Serbian Ibrahimovic. But he has not always had it easy though. Number 5. He lost his brother in a war. Dusan was born in the 2000s, so he didn't really experience the war himself, but his family did. His parents had to relocate 3 times due to the war in the Balkans, but that was not even the biggest effect the war had on his family. Dusan lost his brother to the war in Bosnia, and of course, that had a really devastating effect on the entire Vlahovic family. To honor his death and always remember him, Dusan got a tattoo of his brother on his arm. Number 6. Youngest academy graduate. Vlahovic joined Partizan's youth team when he was just 14 years old, and he did so well there that in just 1 year, they were ready to offer him promotion to the first team. And they did. He graduated from the academy when he was just 15 years old and became the youngest ever graduate the club ever had. He was offered a pro contract with the club, and that happened to be the first of many huge professional contracts that the lad would go on to sign. In addition to being the club's youngest academy graduate ever, Vlahovic also went on to become Partizan's youngest ever debutant and also their youngest ever goal scorer. Oh, and he also helped them to win 3 major trophies. All of that while being just a teenager. Number 7. UEFA Champions League record breaker. When Vlahovic started breaking records at just 15 years old, we should have known that he was going to go on to break a lot more in the course of his career. He made his UEFA Champions League debut with Juventus on the 22nd of February, and in 33 seconds he had already found the back of the net. That goal was recorded as the quickest goal from a starting debutant in the history of the Champions League. The lad has really hit the ground running for Juventus. And speaking of Juventus, taking over Cristiano's number at the club doesn't seem to be a lot of pressure on the 22-year-old, because in addition to scoring on his club debut, he also made a club record on his Champions League debut. With that first-minute goal against Villarreal, Vlahovic became the first player born in the 21st century to score a goal for Juventus in the knockout phase of the UEFA Champions League. Just get ready, guys, because Vlahovic seems like he just will not stop breaking records. Number 8. He was involved in a little cheating scandal. When Vlahovic started to rise to fame at Fiorentina, the media started to really get into his personal life. And what came out of that was a rumor that he was dating a famous Bosnian musician's daughter, Elena Kitic, while he was in a relationship with his girlfriend Maria. The rumors became a little bit too overwhelming that a frustrated Elena had to go on Instagram to say, "Don't believe in fake news and let me live." And Vlahovic himself went on to post a picture of himself and Maria, his girlfriend, on Instagram. We don't know if those rumors had any truth to them or if they affected his relationship, but Vlahovic and Maria seem like they've been going strong ever since the incident. Number 9. Coronavirus hit him and his family. Dusan Vlahovic was recorded as the first Serbian footballer to have been infected with the coronavirus. And unfortunately for him, he had to be hospitalized and was there battling the virus for about a month. His family must have held their breath during that period because not so long before then, he lost his grandmother to the same deadly virus. Thankfully, Dusan recovered and has since been back to playing at the top level, as you can see. Number 10. He has a Madrid dream. Vlahovic was a Partizan fan from when he was a child, but in addition to that, he also loved and supported Spanish giants Real Madrid. The Serbian has since had a dream to play for Partizan and Real Madrid senior teams. As you know, he has already marked the Partizan dream off his bucket list, and well, we have to say he seems like he is well on course to achieve the Madrid dream too. Vlahovic is only 22 and already scoring goals and smashing records for fun. If he continues with this pace at a huge club like Juventus, who says that he can't be snatched by Real Madrid in the next couple of years? Maybe joining players like Morata, Zidane and Cristiano Ronaldo in the list of players to have played for both Juventus and Real Madrid. But what do you think? Will the Serbian wonder kid get to fulfill his dream of wearing the Real Madrid white? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. While you're at it, make sure to visit